Yo, what's going on, guys? Playing some Hecarim in the jungle and going to be showing you what Black Cleaver Rush can do. Black Cleaver is extremely cost effective when compared to other first item rushes. For example, it gives you more AD than Divine Sunder, it gives you more HP than Divine Sunder, and it gives you more ability haste than Divine Sunder, while simultaneously giving you movement speed to stay on top of your opponents while you grind them up with your Q. So what we want to do is get a tier on our first back so we never run out of mana. It also sets up our Mana Moon second item purchase, and then we're going to be rushing Black Cleaver as our first full item. With this build, we also went for free boots, that way we don't have to waste any gold on that, and we took Ignite. This is a very scrappy, in-your-face style Hecarim build where you can go toe-to-toe with things like Lee Sin and even Warwick, since we do have Ignite. You certainly don't have to play him this way. You can play him with Phase Rush or even play Assassin Hecarim. I feel like my team lacks a proper front line. I want to be able to get in there and tank for the Hecarim so she can mop everybody up. Otherwise, if Malphite goes in and we're just kind of too squishy to go in quite yet, Hecarim is not going to be getting very much value. Hecarim kind of gives enough damage output for a whole team as well, if she is properly fed. Similar to a Jinx, how a Jinx can kind of just do all the damage needed for her team. I also wasn't sure if Malphite was going to go tank or AP, so I wanted to make sure we could play frontline heavy with a Black Cleaver, Mana Moon, Shogun, Sterix, all that fun stuff. And Conquer, of course, for more healing. We have the Tenacity. Tenacity is going to be really good against the Warwick, Fear, Maokai, Double Snare. We'll finish them off, get another point in the queue for faster clear. You typically don't gank level 3 on Hecarim because you want to get off a full clear. You rip through your camp so quickly that you can then farm them over and hit a fast level 6. So if you end up ganking, you'll be delaying all of that and making it inconvenient to farm your own jungle from there on out, thus delaying your level 6 to where if that gank doesn't pan out, you'll fall super far behind. And Hecarim's all about level 6 tempo and farming. It's kind of like an 80 Evelyn, but he has better ganks than Evelyn. Only difference is he can't really access Magias since he's an 80 champion. Doesn't scale off AP. Irelia is doing a really early recall here, or at least faking it out. So we just did about a 308 full clear. We have 3 stacks of our Q up here. We'll go ahead and EN, try to push her into the Malphite. We get the push. I was going to ignite early, but I'm worried she's just going to flash away. So yeah, I'm glad I didn't ignite. We'll go ahead and push for Scuttle Fight here. We'll get a word down. She doesn't seem to be here. A little nervous about where Warwick is. I need to get my Q up if I'm going to fight him. Not seeing him bot side either. He might have started on his blue buff side. Warwick tends to do that, just like how Hecarim does. That might have been him who hit that plant, so I need to cross over. I think that was him. He had a delayed full clear. Warwick really shouldn't be doing full clears. So yeah, he literally did a full clear. He finished really late. Most junglers finish full clears around 3:30. Hecarim does like 3/8. Warwick does them even later than 3:30. Warwick isn't really made to do full clears though. I'm going to re-engage onto this guy. Whip him down with my Ignite. And he actually loses this, I believe. Nice. Yep, he lost it because of the Ignite difference. And keep in mind, guys, Warwick is one of the most challenging level 3, level 4 double buff junglers to fight for any jungler in the game. So the fact that we can do that, it's all due to the Ignite. Because he didn't even play that poorly. He got off a full damage reduct cycle on his E. If anything, I played it poorly by igniting as soon as I did. Because Warwick's healing increases the lower he is on health. The less health he has, he gets way more health back. So for example, when he's below 25%, his healing is at 250% instead of 100% from his passive. We're trying to get above half health so Warwick can't come and kill us. That's the goal at least. I'm ready to turn this way if he's here. I doubt he would be thinking that far ahead in terms of my pathing, and probably just assume I'm going to reset. I don't really want to though. As long as you have mana, you can stick around on Hecarim, and I still have blue buff, so. Irelia doesn't have flash, we can gank her. I see she doesn't have armor or health, so my damage should cut into her. Malphite can also slow her attack speed with his E. And we almost just hit level 6. Pre 6-minute mark as jungle. Don't know where she's at. I'll just reset. I would need like 1 minion XP really to get level 6 here. I'm assuming this bush is warded. Go ahead and pick up Caulfields, and we'll pick up this plus oracles. Around your level 6 is when you want to get oracles because you can start setting up dragons. We should have gotten tier actually. Guess we'll see how that goes. We could, in theory, go cleaver before we have tier. Typically want to go mana second item. Warwick pretty far out of position here. Drave's going to have trouble finishing it. See, Warwick's going to heal back up. And I can't really get in there. Okay, Cav's only level 4. Got him with the fear. Couldn't quite get it to where it would push them into Katarina though. We'll leave this wave where it is. It'll keep pushing towards our AD carry. Maokai's probably going to try to finish pushing it here. Hey, bud. And he should die from that. Ooh, not quite. He lived with 40 health, that little turd, man. Couldn't quite finish him off. Who is this? Is this Warwick? Or is that their mid laner? Not sure. Now my R's on a cooldown. My tier 2 boots, no, or I should say my free boots are somewhat delayed as well. Haven't gotten off many successful ganks. For each successful kill and assist, it reduces how long you have to wait. I think it's by, yeah, 45 seconds sooner. Nice. Draven picks up a kill bot side. We can look for dragon. I have blue buff. It's doable. Even without tier, as long as you have blue on Hecarim, you're not going to run out of mana in the jungle or river area due to your jungle item filling you back up. Drop a little of HP into W. W gives you extra armor, magic resist, and healing, of course, for damage that you deal and damage that your allies take. That was an extremely preemptive Victor ability there. Go and smite that down. I can't really get over that. I can get over this with my E-jump, kind of. I'll use my R. Ooh, okay, Kata gets hurt. Resets. Warwick's not 6 here, but he's moving pretty quick. I need to keep my Q up off of something. Yeah, we don't win that. We just don't. Warwick has too much healing. Even though he's low health, he's too hard to finish off unless you have heal cut or an absurd, overwhelming advantage, which I don't really have right now. I kind of need to stay is the thing. I need to stay for 30 more gold cleaver. They're in my jungle, those scumbags. I guess I don't really have to stay here. I can reset. Warwick's in my blue area with the Maokai. Looks like he's backing off now. We can pick up a cleaver. This is a 9-minute cleaver, my goodness. Once again, cleaver gives more AD, 10 more AD than Divine Sunder, 100 more health, 10 more ability haste. And then obviously you don't have the Divine Sunder passive, but instead you get the Carve 30% armor reduction on the enemies, which is a lot. And that applies, your allies can access that too, because you're stripping that. That's not just for you to penetrate, that's for everybody to penetrate. Yeah, so it's the best form of armor penetration there is, and we can apply it rapidly with our meat spin Q helicopter move. And then of course we get movement speed as well. For each stack of card we get 3 movement speed. So we get, what is that? Like 18 movement speed? Something like that. About 18 movement speed. I'm gonna keep pathing in a drag. I'll let Herald go here. I don't wanna fight. Well, you know, I am gonna fight. I have Ignite. I'm gonna stand up for myself. Warwick, he can't have whatever he wants. Oh yeah, what do you know? He's on it. Who would have guessed? Who would have known? I think Irelia is there. That's the main thing. Yup. I'm not gonna fight it then. I have to R away now. I Irelia flash R'd, so it's whatever. I needed Katarina, my top laner, to move because Warwick couldn't fight me there at all. I had such an item advantage, HP advantage, ignite advantage. Now Malphite goes in. Once I'm not there, Kata goes in. She might be able to clean up. Nice. I even got an assist out of it. How cool is that? I'll take a little bit of credit. I got the Irelia R down. We'll take it. Got our free boots up and running. Moving 380. Free boots is an additional 10 movement speed as well, so your fastest mobility path is actually free boots in terms of raw speed. I don't think we can really dive this. We'll see. We'll push Maokai into them. I got the kill. Probably should have tried to give it to Draven there. I'll loop back around for the Kog'Maw, triple ping it out, move off of vision. I have Ignite and Smite. Minion Wave shouldn't be able to see me. It's too far away in terms of this crack. Kog'Maw's going to stay because he's a tough guy. He's really tough. Okay. I don't even need phase rush here. I'll let Draven get the kill. I stay in turret range. Tank as long as I can. And yeah, we're chilling. Yeah, I don't want to stay and fight that. He has Bork. That's kind of scary. Ooh, Draven's dead. Goodbye, Draven. Please tell me I don't die here. No, I don't die here. Cool. Warwick's in the dragon area. Dragon's not up, though. I'm taking this to punish Victor and kind of just force him back mid. Katarina's probably mad I took that wave, but I kind of had to. Didn't have a choice. Just how it played out. I wanted Victor to stay, not be able to backspend gold. He's going to be weak for drag fight. I'm still sitting on a pretty strong item power spike here. This build is insanely good when the enemies are playing armor tanks like Rammus or Malphite. That's when Black Cleaver Rush is at its tippity top efficiency, gold efficiency. I'll smite this down. Getting back 27 mana per second. That's kind of intense. I'm on triple dipple. Got the Maokai flash, not really worth though. Smite him down. Trying to get away from the Kog'Maw. It's not easy to do. Warwick's on his way. I need to go heal off of Gromp. Warwick's getting a huge speed up off me. Maokai flash stopped me from hitting him with fear and then pushing him into my team, thus fearing him into my team. Slowly stacking up my passive here. I think Warwick's gonna be pushing around that side likely. Got a big chunk of health back. Still a little nervous about Warwick. Yeah, but I don't like this fight at all. Victor isn't a full item at least, but still. Thresh, we needed that flay. That flay was not optional, Thresh. I couldn't E over the wall. My E ran out. Katarina's trying to secure the deal. We don't win that fight. We shouldn't have fought that. I was missing too much health from the get-go. Down goes Kata. That was a really ugly fight. I'll go push mid. Draven's gonna die. They're 4-man pinching him. At least he gets a kill before he goes. He gets to cash out his adoration stacks. Oh, come on. Took a turret shot. That's lame. Blue buff is up. Wolves are not, so we'll go for this then. Malphite gets a solo kill on Irelia. Very cool. It's about time for me to reset, pick up tier, build towards Mana Moon into a mythic. Could just go for a mythic, I suppose. We haven't really ran into any mana issues. I've been playing extremely farm heavy this game. I do want to at least pick up a tier, if not just grab Mana Moon. For our third item, I'm thinking Radiant Virtue. going to make us extremely frontline tanky. Heal up our teammates as well. It's either Radiant Virtue or Eclipse. Eclipse shield's really, really nice mobility. Eclipse speeds you up, does max health damage, shields you. Outrageous item. It's hard to even think it's an assassin item, the fact that it shields you. An item that shields you could be a support item, AD carry item, tank item. It's apparently even assassin item. Shields are just a universal champion right, I guess. Everyone's allowed to get them. No compromises, right? Kind of have that wave going there. I'm just grabbing as much CS as I can here. If Victor stays, I'll kill him. We'll go run him down. Yep, he might get the turret, he's gonna die for it. Hello, Victor. Oh, my E ran out just as I was getting there. I'll just ignite him and run. Oh, wait, no. Okay, that was almost really lame. He got this shield right as I was fading away. We are at 163 CS, 17-minute mark. Is Warwick over there? He is over there. I'll stay for this wave then. This is a lot of minions. And it's past 14-minute mark, so I am getting full XP from them as well. So I really do need to spend my gold though. Go ahead and take down this turret. Get a beefy piece of gold for that. It is time for Mana Moon. Or actually, I'll go Tier into Shojun here. Because Mana Moon isn't good, Murmon is good, and the Tier takes a long time to stack, so... Spear of Shojin or Ravenous. Tough call. Alright, it's whatever. We'll just stack up the ability haste here. Spear of Shojin gives 20 ability haste plus 40 on non-CC abilities. So it's giving me 40 ability haste on Q. Ultimately, we want to be able to helicopter our Q down as fast as possible to stack up the cleaver. Which is exactly what we're able to do right now. Oh, nice try, Warwick. That was really awkward with that Warwick R. Draven is almost able to pinch. Hey, Kog'Maw. Ooh, yeah, I'm out of there. Later, my dudes. I need to heal up off something. It was way too close. They buffed the Kog'Maw true damage on his passive when he dies. Freaking hurts. Got our green jungle item. That shield feels good. Helps to keep us alive and keep us queuing in these fights. Green jungle item is the way to go on this super frontline heavy type of Hecarim build, because a lot of fights aren't even going to take place near bushes. Warwick doesn't have R here, he's just dead. Oh, what's wrong, Warwick? You can't match my damage output. Oh my gosh, he's getting shredded. It's so satisfying being able to solo a Warwick in hand-to-hand, blow-for-blow combat. 'Cause that is just not a thing. It'd be nice if I could move. Not gonna lie. I can't really stay for that. Dragon's gone. Hate giving up drags, but for some reason we are focused on killing a 1 in 4 Irelia, who is now 1 in 5. Perhaps I shouldn't have started that dragon. I should wait for my teammates. I basically leashed it for the enemies. We can hop over this wall with a vision. Boop. You can hop over any wall on Hecarim as long as an enemy's close enough on the other side and you have vision of it. It's an interesting concept to leave a control word there so you can keep hopping back over. I've seen Rengar players do that in previous seasons. In more full clear heavy seasons. So you can just hop over. Be super time efficient. Malphite trying to solo him. Maybe I should have rotated to that. I wasn't really sure where all the enemies were. Hey, Warwick. I need to stay on top of this guy. Hey, Kog'Maw. I have my Q stack, buddy. Boom. Boom. Oh, that's kind of scary. Let me heal back up. I think Ravenous would be good here. With how Q spammy we are. Wait, but it doesn't give Omnivamp anymore, so maybe not. It gives lifesteal, so I would have to mix in autos. I'm pretty sure that's how that works. It's still a good item because it gives you 80 AD once you have it full stacked. Or 85 AD. It's just that it doesn't give you Omnivamp anymore. It's no longer turbo essential like it used to be. I'm going to keep collecting all the camps and try not to die. Yeah, he knows he can't keep up with me. I'm also getting faster and faster from the carve on Black Cleaver. Oh, he's in my jungle. Question is, where did he go? It's not on my red. He's trying to recall in time. That I cannot allow. Boom! I'm going to R for this as well. Stay on top of him so he can't R away. If you're close enough to work, even if he's trying to R in the opposite direction, you'll actually be able to body block him from behind, like a backwards hug or something. Get this red buff real quick. I'm being such a greedy turd this game. I'm not being a team player at all. I'm being a Hecarim player. The average Hecarim scumbag. What can I say? That's what it's all about. I do need objectives. I want to go for Radiant, but I'm not gonna. I'm gonna go for this and pick up some heal cut. The thing is, Eclipse gives us an extremely useful shield and movement speed bonus. Divine Sunderer, we don't need that armor penetration with Black Cleaver. We already have more than enough. And I don't want to heal my teammates. They don't deserve it. I think we're ahead enough to where we won't need that healing is the truth. That healing won't really come into play too much. It's also going to take away from my ability to beat down the Warwick with my bare hands. Push it out, try to get back into the jungle. Look at that mana regen, 9 per second. I don't know who's in that bush, so I'm not going to go check to find out. I could die. Boom. I'm going to get him with my Ignite. Warwick, your healing is pathetic. Your healing makes me sick. I wasn't even going to R for it. I knew I didn't need to since I had Ignite on him. Ooh, what is this, Maokai? Who do you think you are? Boom! Push him into the wall. Try to body block him. Boom! I got my Q stack, boy! Down they go. I wasted my Ether. I used it as an auto reset. Complete waste. Should have just used it for the movement speed and meat spun around him without using any autos at all. That way I could have caught up to the victor. Your Q's already being stacked is a huge part of what fights you can and can't take. If your Q's not stacked before you go into a fight, your damage output is massively nerfed. You need your Q3 stacked. We are at 257 farm, 25-minute mark. That's solid. I like that. 10 plus CS per minute. Kind of low on mana for this fight. Well, boom! Got it. I'll be taking that. So yeah, we'd round off this build with getting Mana Moon and Chempunk Chainsword. And then we could potentially sell boots for, I don't know, like Dead Man's or something. Certainly don't have to sell boots. We could even pick up a Frozen Heart if they're ridiculously physical damage heavy. Frozen Heart Hecarim with Mana Moon is 100% viable. Their late game's a little bit scary with the Kog'Maw. Warwick falls off, though Irelia falls off. Malphite can nerf the Kog'Maw attack speed. You kind of just have to pick or ban Malphite. If you're not going to pick him, you ban it. It's too strong. He counters pretty much half of the champions in League of Legends, and he doesn't take much skill to pull off. I'm going to reset here in a moment for my items. So I'm sitting on a lot of gold. I want to grab my blue real quick. Yeah, I can pick up Mana Moon. Solid. We'll head over for Raptors real quick. Nice. And yeah, very cool. I don't understand. Why are we fighting here? There's no Dragon Baron. Nothing's up for quite some time. I guess I could stick around. I don't need Mana Moon this moment. We shouldn't force a weird dive though. That's how we'll lose. Fighting underneath the turret while Kog'Maw backs away. If we engage onto the front line underneath the turret and Kog'Maw wasn't the person who I got engaged on, we'll literally lose the fight as he shreds away at our front line. This is not the fight to take. Wait. Oh, yeah, I'm doing the wrong pings. I'm doing the push forward pings. We need to wait for an opening. This is a wave topside forming. I would like to back and get Mana Moon here. We could even go for Surls. Surls would be a really interesting item on this build. Slowing them down per Q. Surls is oftentimes hard to get on Hecarim because it leaves you squishy, but have so much HP and such a big item lead. I have double HP items with a clip shield that I think I could get away with it. 100%. I think we could dive now. I think I'm big enough. Nah, let's not do it. It's scary, man. Victor AoE. One big Victor Victor stun underneath turret. That's going to be really tough to deal with. They're kind of getting choked out right now because they're not really farming. I would like to fight for that red buff. I just don't know if my team's down. I don't know if my team's down to clown. Guess we'll find out. Was Warwick actually giving up his red buff? That's a tragedy. I think I can solo Baron. Let's see how well we can solo it. Maybe I need some I think if we had Ravenous Hydra and it still gave Omnivant, we could solo it. Since I don't have much healing. My only healing is really coming from W. We're doing half damage. Still need to mix in autos. It's a big form of our damage. Yeah, it really doesn't do that much damage to us. It's crazy because I don't have any Omnivamp or anything. You guys want to fight? Hey, everybody. Hey, guys. You wanted to fight Hecarim, I heard. Oh, no. That's not good. Ooh, no. It's too much damage. Took 2.5 from Warwick. We took 6k damage. I only have 3,000 health. What am I healing off of? Is that really just my W alone? Oh, man. Too much damage. The Warwick heals so much, too. Let's go ahead and pick up the Chempunk Chainsword all the way. If I had a QSS item, I could actually deal with the Warwick. It's his R that killed me there. Me not being able to attack. I think his R lasts for 1.5 seconds or 2 seconds. That's like 4 of my Qs. I couldn't Q 4 times there while he healed off me. Oh, that little rat. He needs to pay. Mercurial. Not Mercurial. We want Silvermere Dawn. We'll get QSS eventually. Ideally, Warwick just doesn't hit us with his R, though. I have a lot of tenacity. But tenacity doesn't interact with suppressions and displacement. And Warwick R is a suppression. This game's falling apart, man. I gave away 1,000 gold. Now my teammates are dying. I'm starting to get a little bit nervous. Because I fall off. Smite her down. Boom. Down she goes. She doesn't have the gold to go toe-to-toe with us at all. Even as a Bork abuse champ. I have no clue what's worded and what's not worded. We're playing for Draxel at the moment. I don't think he wins this, right? He doesn't win this, right? Okay, I win this easy. Hey, Kog'Maw. Hey, Maokai. Oh no, I got greedy. I tried to go back in and then I saw Victor and I knew I fucked up. Dang. I took so much magic damage. Their whole team's just magic damage. I need to grab a Maw. I think a Maw would be a lot more useful than even Eclipse here. Or maybe I don't need these Ionian boots. Maybe I should just pick up Merc Treads because I have 140 ability haste, which equates to 58% CDR. So we have 58% CDR versus 55. So I only lose 3% CDR for flexing into Mercs instead. I think I just do that. Yeah, we might actually lose. Malphite's not grouping for team fight. He's just split. It's just mindlessly split pushing. They have so much Bork abuse, man. They have triple Bork abuse. Bork is so overtuned. Question is if we went Maul, where would we put it in our build? That's the thing. Enemies are all catching up in level and XP on me. The Bork slows us down and speeds them up. It's part of the OP-ness of it. It makes it unrealistic to get to them if I don't have R. Team just needs a group, man. 8 and 10. Man, you got a group. Got a group at that point. Is this warded? Let's find out. It is warded. That's neat. Yeah, I'm gonna die. Holy crap. You see how OP Bork is? Like, she doesn't have that many. Well, okay, she's basically full build, but still. Bork is so broken, man. Whew. My teammates gotta wait for me. Bork's on a huge blood scent there. I think it's worth me selling something to get Surlds. I think we sell Cleaver for Surlds at this point. I'd rather have the Surlds slow than Cleaver. Because none of them are stacking armor that much other than Warwick. Plus Surlds already shreds armor. It's mainly just we're missing out on shredding enemies' armor for my teammates. But we certainly could hold on to Cleaver. Part of the thing is, since they're so heavy in their builds, even if I have like 10,000 health, they kill me so quickly that I don't think Black Cleaver is pulling its weight at this stage of the game. So why is Draven taking this fight? I do not know. Seems like a very silly fight to take, though. My whole team's pretending like they're Nasus. They're trying to copy what I've been doing, but I've been super fed. My team basically should not be split pushing. Oh my goodness, that is a scary Maokai R. Malphite goes in by himself. And yeah, that was kind of dicey there. Might be able to end off it though. I need someone else to go in and tank first. Malphite doesn't want to, that's fine. We can play for Dragsoul. Dragsoul, easy win con. The ability haste is helpful to me. The attack speed, not so much. It's not that useful for our team. Unless it helps Katarina R, I'm not sure though. I don't want to give up Dragon for Baron. Should be able to take Baron fast enough here. Unless they're standing on the Dragon, which they very well might do. Malphite needs to tank so I can do full damage. We need to get this. They're going to rush it down. Yeah, we need to get there early. This is probably the last fight of the game. This super long, drawn out Clown Fiesta game. Let's get our Q stacked up. Nice. So this is one of the least useful dragons in the game. It's a slow, which really isn't that good compared to a Wind Soul or even an Earth Soul. Certainly not for me. I already have this world slow. I'm gonna have to hit her with the R, and Katarina barely lives there. I'm gonna die here. Thank goodness for that Eclipse speed up, man. Because the thing is, they're all full build. Even though like I'm full build, they're full build. And they hurt. Who's alive? It's just Warwick Cog. Alright, I can make that work. I need to get behind him and push him. Nice. Now we go for the Cog. Why doesn't someone tank him? Somebody tank the Kog'Maw. Holy crap. Someone needs to tank for me. Full HP tank Malphite. I don't know, man. I'm scared. He's so tanky, dude. You can just stand there and take like 50 shots. Those turret shots basically don't hurt him. Pop her with R. She's feared. She can't auto. She can't heal. And that, my friends, is GG's. We'll take a look at damage dealt, damage taken, and runes. Let's take a peek. Looking at damage dealt enemy champions, we had 54,000. Second highest was Malphite at 38. Looking at damage taken, we had taken actually the most in the game. A little surprising. For self-mitigated, there's no way, right? For self-mitigated, we were, yes, barely number 3. Still pretty happy with that. We're taking a lot. For runes, high value. All in all, frontline tanky Hecarim is pretty high reward, but also high risk, because if you do something really stupid, it's harder to get out because you don't have phase rush, but at the same time, all-inning to the death with Ignite and Q spam is extremely rewarding against champions like Warwick. So yeah, a lot of fun. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. My name is Kingsticks. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time.